Right, I think we'll make a start. So good morning, everybody. I hope you're well and having a good morning so far. My name is James George, and I am Product and Innovation Manager at Recorra. Now, picture the scene. It's early in the morning, the sun is shining. It's about time for your first or second caffeine fix of the day. You head into your favourite coffee shop and grab your morning coffee en route to the office. Through the gates, up the lift, and into your second home, ready for a productive day. But wait, you head over to the bins to recycle your coffee cup when you remember that your office doesn't have a recycling bin for coffee cups. And you know from that documentary that you once saw and that poster above the mixed recycling bin that coffee cups won't get recycled if placed in there. You sigh, you want to do the right thing, but you can't because your office isn't equipped for it. It's frustrating, and you're not alone. Have you ever wished your office or building recycled something that they don't currently? How about that coffee cup that won't go in your mixed recycling bin? How about the plastic films and flexibles that come with almost everything? How about that compostable box that you get your lunch in? And what do your IT team actually do with your old computer and electricals? And is your office really buying the most recyclable and sustainable items? If you're interested in being guided through Recorra's comprehensive package of office services and be shown how it will significantly reduce your impact on the environment through reuse and recycling, then your morning is going to get significantly better. We are scheduled to last about 30 minutes. And if you have any questions, please pop them in the question box and we will endeavour to answer them at the end of the session. Today's webinar is going to show you that all of these things have a solution through Recorra. And we're going to talk about each of our unique office recycling services, our innovative recycling hub solution, how you can save money on your confidential shredding, be confident and assured about where your IT and electricals go, how to recycle those difficult to recycle items, and even how you can give your unwanted office furniture a new life. And if that's not enough, we're also going to learn about how you can procure office supplies in the first place with the highest levels of sustainability. But first, we're going to have a quick question just to ask yourselves. Out of these recycling streams that I've put on the screen here, which of these would you like to see in your office or building that don't already exist? So we have cartons, which are like Tetra Paks. We have coffee cups, compostables, plastic film and flexibles, batteries and vapes, paper towels from your bathrooms, coffee pods, crisp packets and snack wrappers. Which of those would you like to see in your office or building? Our research shows that most of these are produced by offices and workplaces up and down the country. But do you want some good news? With Recorra, you can recycle all of these materials. We have a recycling stream for each. But you may be asking, my office is in a building with other companies and our building doesn't have a bin for each of these in the bin store. So how can I recycle them? Well, we have a solution for that. All of these recycling streams can be placed in our recycling hub. What's a recycling hub? I hear you cry. Well, a recycling hub enables your office to recycle all of the streams of materials your office produces, even when those items don't fit in with your normal building recycling streams. You can do this without impacting your fellow tenants and occupiers in your building who may not want to sign up to such a scheme. The recycling hub is a signed bin in the bin store where you can place all of your unique and niche recycling streams. All you need is just one of these in your building, and then you can buy the different recycling stream sacks directly from us. If you're a building manager, all you have to do is speak to us and we can get a recycling hub installed for you. If you're a tenant or occupier within a building, just ask your building management to have a recycling hub installed and then contact Recorra to purchase all the recycling streams that your office needs. And we have loads, even more than I mentioned in that poll just then. And they all come in dedicated, labelled and colour-coded recycling sacks. So, for example, if your office is full of coffee-hungry workers that all arrive to the office with their Pret subscription coffee in hand, they can place it in the coffee cup bin, and your cleaning team can place that full bag downstairs in the recycling hub. Maybe you decide to take on carton recycling for all those new milks that everybody is drinking, and we have a sack for that. And again, you just place it once full in the recycling hub, and we do all the rest. So in summary, the recycling hub allows your office to recycle all the items that your office produces, even if they are different to your fellow building neighbours. You just pay for what you use. There are some materials, however, that are even harder to recycle than the rest. I'm talking about coffee pods, crisp packets, snack wrappers, other films and flexibles, coffee cup lids, toiletry products such as makeup, PPE, corks, and used stationery. The Sustainable box is a recycling solution like none other, as it enables you to recycle each of these traditionally difficult to recycle items as long as they are provided to us in those segregated streams. The coffee pods are recycled to extract the coffee grounds, which are composted, and the aluminium and plastic outer casings can then be recycled. Cork is reused in schools and art projects, with plans afoot to recycle it into cork flooring. But the plastic items, however, are brought together and turned into something called stormboard. And this innovative and MDF equivalent material can be used to make just about anything. It has even been purchased back by our customers in the form of planters for rooftop gardens, waste sorting tables, bins, and even Christmas trees. So please get in touch with us if you want a sustainable box in your office. And I'm sure you produce at least one of those materials. For our office, it's crisps. Loads of them, absolutely loads. So next up, we have a more traditional but equally important recycling stream. Data security is super important, and no doubt you will have a service in place to collect and shred your confidential papers. However, did you know that you can save a lot more money by having Recorra provide that service for you? If we are already collecting waste from your site, the cost of collection to us is vastly reduced, meaning we can offer much more competitive rates compared to your current supplier. Plus, your carbon footprint is significantly reduced too. We offer tours of our facility so you can see the shredding process for yourself for additional peace of mind. What's more, if you have other tenants in your building and you all sign up, there can be even greater discounts on offer as our costs are reduced. So again, please get in touch if you'd like to discuss options with you and or the rest of your building. Similarly, you most probably have an IT team that deals with your unwanted IT and electricals. However, do you know what actually happens to it at the end of its life? There are plenty of organisations that think they are doing the right thing or have found a really cheap deal. However, there's a real possibility that this IT equipment could be sent to places without the infrastructure to recycle it, such as Ghana in Africa. There is a very unnerving BBC documentary about this called A Week in a Toxic Waste Dump with Reggie Yates, which sees IT and electricals from very well-known British retailers and brands end up on one of the largest electrical waste dumps in the world. Recorra are very transparent about where we send our material. We keep it in the UK wherever possible and make sure it's kept in the developed world to ensure it doesn't add to this problem. We make sure it's actually recycled in the right way and keeping these precious materials in use. I would recommend you to ask your IT team where they send their unwanted computers and electricals and discuss with Recorra so we can ensure you are not adding to the problem either. And similarly, you may have moved offices recently or had new furniture installed. Recorra offers not only furniture collections, but also the opportunity to reuse and not needlessly dispose of it. Recycling furniture is difficult due to the often multiple components made from different materials. The majority of furniture we collect is still in usable condition. It might no longer be suitable for your workplace, but there are many organisations out there that would be more than happy to take it off your hands and give it a new lease of life. We have partnered with a furniture reuse company that is the go-between for you and those who want furniture, but at an affordable price. So we're like matchmakers, if you like. So next time you have some unwanted furniture in your office, give us a call and we can help it go to a new home and make you feel like you've really helped another organisation. As well as offering transparency about where we send our material, showing you in person how we process your material at our materials recovery facility, we also recommend that you reduce your carbon footprint and reduce vehicle movements and emissions by consolidating your services with us. We are already on site collecting your other waste streams, so it makes sense that we provide other workplace specific ones too. We're already on your site in our vehicles, which means there are no more vehicle movements which can clog up loading bays, no more additional vehicle emissions that you'll get from using other suppliers, and therefore your Scope 3 carbon footprint will reduce. Alongside the great environmental benefits of consolidating your suppliers, conveniently, there are also cost savings, as we can pass on the savings for not having to make additional vehicle movements as well. We are already on site collecting, so the more of you in your building that sign up, the more we can pass on those savings and make the service even cheaper for you. Well, that's enough chat from me for now. However, additional recycling services aren't the only great way to improve your environmental credentials. Rather uniquely, and sometimes unbeknown to many of our customers, we also have a brilliant office supplies service who are dedicated to helping you pick products that meet a number of sustainability criteria. And here to tell you more is our very own Jamie Cullen. Jamie, take it away.
Thanks, James. We've heard about some great ways to help boost recycling rates. And fundamentally, this is about capturing more materials for the circular economy. As well as doing the right things with the materials coming out of your organisation, Recorra can also help improve the products going into your business. We call this sustainable procurement. Most organisations are trying to lower their carbon footprint, and you're able to report lower carbon emissions when you buy products containing recycled materials, as they typically have lower embodied carbon. For example, DEFRA's figures state that recycled paper has a 20% lower carbon footprint compared to virgin paper. Similar lower carbon benefits are available for other materials, such as metal and plastic. We can supply printer paper made from the paper we have recycled from your office, business cards made from recycled coffee cups, compost for your outdoor spaces from your compostables such as vegware, and branded workwear made from single-use plastic bottles. As well as products with lower embodied carbon, uniquely to London, we can deliver them on zero-emission cargo bikes. This delivers zero tailpipe emissions, lower congestion, lower noise pollution, and fewer vehicle movements around your building. But it's not just about the carbon. Better procurement also drives other valuable improvements. We've curated a list of the most ethical and sustainable products on the market. Each product must have at least one of 3 externally validated criteria. They contain more than 50% recycled materials, or they have EcoCert or Rainforest Alliance certification, or finally, they can demonstrate ethical supply chains through audited factories via the Ethical Trading Initiative, or they're supplied by B Corp or Fair Trade certified organisations. Of the 20,000 plus products we supply, approximately 3,000 of these carry external certifications, meaning we can provide products that create positive impacts for both people and planet for all your office supplies needs. These more sustainable alternatives are easy to identify on our e-commerce website, and the system will even make suggestions on products in your basket to help drive improvements. Recorra are members of the UK's largest office supplies buying group, which gives us access to highly competitive pricing from a vast array of suppliers and manufacturers. We're therefore able to offer a cost-effective, practical, and easy way of delivering your ESG policies. Our office supplies products perfectly complement your recycling efforts, as small changes in procurement can deliver large positive changes to your business's sustainability. We would therefore encourage all organisations to register for login access to our web portal by either contacting myself or visiting the web address on screen and registering for a login. Thank you very much for your time, and please contact me with any questions.
Thank you, Jamie. The more recycled content you procure, the more likely it will be recycled at the end of its life. And if anything you have heard today piques your interest, or you would like to explore or even sign up to any of these great services, your best point of contact is our outstanding and knowledgeable help desk. If you are lucky enough to have an account manager, please contact them too. Before we move on to questions, I just want to shamelessly promote a new service we are launching this week. We have recycled batteries for a very long time, but recently vaping has also been on the rise and has led to a demand to recycle those as well, as they actually contain a lithium battery inside, just like your mobile phone. So we have relaunched our battery service to include both regular sealed batteries and now vapes. As a workplace, you have a legal obligation to recycle batteries. You may have seen in the news in recent times that batteries can cause fires in waste vehicles and at recycling facilities. We want you to help us prevent this and make everyone safer by ensuring you have a well-communicated batteries and vapes recycling service in your workplace. If you don't have one, please get in touch and we can set one up for you. So, what have we learnt today? Recorra has a myriad of niche, innovative, unique recycling services for all the materials your office produces. If you don't have a bin for it, we can help you out. If you have unwanted furniture, we can find a new home for it rather than seeing it disposed. We can improve your environmental credentials by reducing vehicle movements coming to your site and reducing emissions. And if we're already collecting at your site, it makes sense to collect your other materials as well, such as confidential shredding and IT and electricals. The more companies in your buildings that sign up, the cheaper it will be, beating the price of your current supplier due to our reduced costs. So the next time you are stood at the bin, wishing you had a recycling option for the item in your hand, give Recorra a call, and most probably we will have a recycling solution for you. So that brings an end to today's presentation. We have a little bit of time now to answer any questions you have posed in the comment section. If you do have any questions, please put them in there now and I will try and get them answered for you. Let me just take a look. Have we got any questions? On the chat, we've got a question on the chat. Here we go. What is the postcode? Hi, Kirsty. Thanks for asking your question. What is the postcode or area coverage for the battery and vape recycling? Without listing a million different postcodes, the best thing to do is call us up and tell us what postcode you are in, and we can let you know whether we can collect it or not. That would be the best thing to do. But our coverage area is London and the South Coast. So as long as you're in those areas, we most probably can collect it. Another question here. Do you offer in-house training for all employees on how to use your various recycling services? That's a good question. And the answer is yes, we can offer in-office, in-house training for our recycling services. In fact, we have a dedicated engagement team that can offer training for cleaning teams as well. And if you've got any retailers, specific training for those. So yes, please get in touch about that and we can provide all the different options that we have for providing that training. I think we're just getting another question being asked now. And then we'll wrap it up after that one. If you do have anything, please get in touch with our help desk. They are very knowledgeable. We'll be able to answer your question. One question is being typed now. I'm going to just wait until this one is typed and answer it. No pressure. Here we go. Once requested, what is the time frame once the recycling hub is requested? So we can get a recycling hub out to you within a few days. It is essentially a drop front 1100 litre bin. So if you can get permission from your building management, from your facilities management team to get one placed, we can get one out within a couple of days. So yes, very, very quickly. And then once you've done that, all you have to do is call us up and select the different recycling streams that you want, which is a prepaid service. And we send those sacks to you. You fill them up, put them in the recycling hub, and we come and collect it. It's as simple as that. So thank you very much, everybody. I hope that has really piqued your interest in the many, many recycling services that we've got on offer. Oh, I've just been told that we might have another question. Better get through it. Oh, yeah, just before we go, one more question. Darren, thank you. We use a lot of the sustainable boxes, but you can't seem to book them when making an online collection. Any idea when this will be possible? I don't know the answer to that one, Darren, so we will take that one offline and see if we can get that done online for you. In the meantime, if you call our help desk or email our help desk, they will be able to book that in for you. But we will check to see if we can get that done online for you, which is obviously a lot easier. And we will get back to you. So thank you for that question. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for attending today. And yes, please get in touch if you have any more questions. And have a great day. Cheers.